folks, welcome back to Shallow Pocket Seekers. Yesterday me and the wife come up and we put on all these except this top one. I cut it today when I come up. You know, I cut a couple more to get in behind the door here finished. And before I get too much further on this, I'm going to have to go get more brad nails. Because I have the last of my brad nails that I'm aware of in my gun right now, which I think is enough to get these few pieces on here today. Trim a little off the top of that one. So we're far enough down to where I can get some bottom. I'm not going to get anything mounted. Well, I'll probably mount some top ones yet. I've got I need to get this camera out of here. Okay, I've got up to the bottom of the windowsill there. And we're going to put a cabinet up above on this wall that I'm facing, where the two boards cabinet sets up in there. And I think there's a cabinet sets in here and then one above the window. So I want to get them upper cabinets fastened now. And this over here, I got to take half or 3/4 of an inch off of that board there. So I'm not going to tack it up today unless I happen to get it cut here after a bit and get it put up. And I really should be archery hunting today, but I'm not. And I'm wanting to get stuff in here situated a little better, where now I need to get my upper cabinets hung and then I can get the rest of these boards put up, because I don't know exactly where they sit. I don't remember, I haven't marked anything out other than the bottom of that one there. And I need to get some tape and plastic pulled down off of that board up there that we didn't get done yet, to where I can at least, I want to get this mess out of the floor, which we have gotten rid of a little bit of it now, but I want to get the rest of the three upper cabinets are sitting back there in the background, and I want to get them put on the wall now that I have some room to work over here. And then I can at least get these bottom cabinets in against that wall, setting where they're going to go. And then throw the countertop, which is a piece of it sitting here, and there's a piece of it laying there on top of the one. I can lay it on top of those cabinets once I get them set in place. That way we can get up here and have some room to move around during hunting season, rifle season, I should say, and because I'm not going to have the time between now and then to get the polyurethane done and get the bottom cabinets mounted in, but I can at least get the top ones put in. And I see I still need to trim some of my insulation back off of 2x4s. So I'm going to fiddle around with some of that stuff today, and this door shim I'm going to end up having to cut out. So I may end up cutting it today to get it out of my way of putting my boards up the wall, and I may cut for both sides of this window here and get everything ready so the next time I do come, or at least cut for this side of the window, because that side I ain't sure how far down my cabinet comes yet. I need to figure some of that out, because I don't where the cabinets are going, I'm not putting the boards up. I'm going to save a little money that way, and I can at least possibly get, and then that's going to throw a wrench in. I don't know how far it is from that corner over to this side of this window up above, but that small cabinet's going up there, and I ain't sure whether I actually need any more 12-foot pieces or not. And I have 4 or 5 12-footers left. I think I got enough 12-foot to cover everything that I need, covered by 12-footers yet. Other than once I get the cabinets done here, I may need some. Well, no, on this wall I won't. Over there I may need some 12-footers up above. And then over here on this wall. But that's going to be a next summer project before we get around to doing them. We've got enough to do us here before hunting season, and probably after hunting season over the winter, getting things polyurethaned and actually mounted, because I did move that higher cabinet over here last week when I was working on the stuff, but I just have it sitting there. I didn't screw it fast, mount it anywhere, because I'm not going to get the wall behind it polyurethane, so it's not going to get mounted until we get that everything stained polyurethane, whatever you want to say. Okay, I got a few of those boards stuck up there now. I had to look around for some more brad nails. I got 2 of the boards here on the bottom. Now this one I need to cut out from my light switch. Since that air compressor shut off, I'm just going to kill the generator now, because I'm going to have to do a little figuring here. I don't think I'm just going to be able to mark it just with a pencil. I feel I'll be better off measuring up from the last board. About 4 inches. And then 8 inches in. Up taking this outside to cut it. So I'm going to end up turning you off again until I get it cut, and then turn you back on. And I did find an empty box that I can set underneath this to catch my sawdust in wood pieces, so we'll just cut that out in here. 60 seconds. Sounds like my saw's gonna die on me. And evidently I was just trying to be too perfect with my cut, and I need to just trim a little more out for these pieces sticking down, and just take like a saw blade's width off of this side. And that board's sitting in there and good now that we've done that. And I still, the cover that goes over the switch, I may end up having to do a little more trimming at that point, but you don't have to be absolutely right on the money on cutting out your holes around switches, because your cover plates will cover up mistakes. Now I gotta measure for the next one. Three inches. inches in. From 3 inches down. And let me measure the other side of it. 10 1/4. And 3 inches down. And that one we got on the first try. So I need to fire up the generator and air compressor and get them tacked on there. Now I think that is where I'm going to stop for today, because I've got rid of all my longer pieces and I just don't really have it, other than I may do some measuring, do some cabinets yet, and then go from there. I don't really have any more boards I want to cut at this point. Oh, I have some 12 footers, and we really don't, and I do need to trim some insulation from off the 2x4s and stuff like that that I will end up doing here probably before I get back down off the mountain. But we've got below the window, then above the window a little bit on this side. And we're getting there over there on that wall in that corner. We're up to the door anyhow, top of it. Thanks for watching.